apologize for the delay. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Can y'all feel it? Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We are live. We're going to give it a moment. All right. Going to be with you for about the next 25 minutes. All right. Y'all tag, y'all share. Can y'all feel it? Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are live. All right. We are live on TLC Conversations. It's Self-Love Month. All right. Love yourself. Love yourself more. How are you going to love yourself? You got to take care of you. And we're on a mission to change 10,000 entrepreneur lives, physically and financially. All right, I know y'all probably can't hear me. Can y'all feel it? Happy Tuesday, y'all. Yes. Hey, share. Let's go. All right. I see you checking in. All right. Happy Tuesday. I see you, Mike. I see you, Alicia, Anita. I see a lot of Facebook users who need to click and say, I accept StreamYard. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody jumping on IG. Welcome. All right. Can y'all feel it? Can y'all feel the fire? Can y'all feel the passion? Can y'all feel the love? All right, y'all. Happy Tuesday, y'all. We're going to get started in like 60 seconds. Tag, share. All right. Let somebody know that freedom is now. All right. Let somebody know that the only way to change your life is to make a decision to change your life. Let somebody know that the time is now in order to do something different, in order to have something different, y'all. All right? How many of y'all are ready to have something different in life, right? Happy Tuesday to every single one of you, y'all. All right. We're going to get this started. I just wanted y'all to be able to feel the energy, to be able to feel the fire, to be able to feel my passion. Coming all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast to the Mid Coast to Central America to everywhere around the world. I am here and I'm excited to be with each and every one of you on this Tuesday afternoon, y'all. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get this party started. All right, everybody. I just wanted to make sure that each and every one of y'all could feel it, that you could feel the passion, that you could feel the excitement, that you can definitely understand that self-love is all about you making a decision that you're going to love self more, that you are going to do the things that are going to grow you, that you are going to do the things in order to help to change your life, because we understand and we know without a shadow of a doubt that life for real is not about us, but it's about the lives that God is going to connect us to and to help us to now be an impact into somebody else's life. So my name is Pam McCray. I am a global director here within this incredible company, and I'm super excited. Why? Because there's a lot of lives being changed. There's a lot of success stories. We just came off an incredible weekend where so many people were able to take home some really big rings. Okay, we got an upgrade here at Total Life Changes, and these rings represent, it's not about the ring, but it really represents the lives that are being changed because of a simple yes to saying, you know what, my health is everything. And now I'm going to shift my health because, you know what, I have to be able to operate at my fullest and first and foremost, take care of me, right? And then it allows us to be able to help to change the lives of others. And so I want to take the time to welcome every single one of you guests that are on here tonight. Welcome every single life changer, because you made a decision that, you know what, life is not about you, and you want to come on here and say, how many lives can I help to change in order to get things done, right? And so anyway, what I want to share with you is what we call freedom. You see, we're on a mission here, and that mission is to help to change the lives of 10,000 entrepreneurs physically and financially. And I can tell you that during the month where we're honoring and we are celebrating hearts and health, as we are celebrating, the fact that we are paying attention to ourselves more, that we are understanding that this is American Heart Society Month, right? Because we understand that we got to take care of us, for our hearts to operate properly by exercising, by paying attention to things that we're putting in our body, by taking the time for ourselves along the way. And so I'm really just honored to be able to be before you tonight to share with you an incredible company in which we have some very powerful products that have been able to impact my life and to also impact lives of others along the way. And so literally, I want to let you all know that 6 years ago, how many of you out there, can understand that we are the things that we go through in life really are stepping stones for the very places that God will take us. And so I can tell you that 6 years ago, our life was very different. 6 years ago, I was looking for something. I was a stay-at-home mom who honestly didn't even believe in myself. And when I think about self-love and the fact that I allowed fear to stop me for very long, I could tell you that, my self-esteem, me loving self was definitely at an all-time low as far as that when I really think about it, because, I allowed fear to hold me back. I allowed the fact that I thought that I had no talents and no gifts outside of being a mother to my incredible, beautiful children, a daughter to my parents as they now rest in peace, and a wife to my BFF, Mr. Nathan McCray, for now almost 32 years. I didn't think that God had anything else for me out there to do. And I know there's somebody out there, there's a woman out there, there's a mom out there, there's a wife out there that you may be feeling like, you're excited about your life, you love your life, but you know that personally, there's something more for you to be able to accomplish. And so that was me, as I sought out, and, Nate and I, we tried business after business in the industry of direct sales, never really having any success. We failed in a lot of the businesses that we were putting our hands to. But I always like to say that, there is no success unless you fail. You have to realize that the failures are going to be the very things that allow you to fail forward. So you need to go through that process in order to become and to be processed into the very person that God needs you to be in order to move into his purpose. But sometimes when we're going through it, it don't feel good, right? And so we were definitely accustomed to the struggle. And even though we had a 6-figure a year income, Nate was that engineer who went out and did what he had to do in order to bring in the income. But we still were living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know if anybody out there can relate to that, but we were living paycheck to paycheck. I can remember us going to the gas tank with $1 left in the bank on a Wednesday because we knew that the paycheck was going to hit before the NSF check on a Friday. That was our story. I remember being a stay-at-home mom who many days before a payday would hit, we were trying to figure out where dinner was going to come from. And so I had to get on eBay and find something to sell and make it sell in 24 hours in order to plan for the next day to make sure our kids had something to eat. And so that was our story. And honestly, I wasn't used to that. But God will allow you to go through things because growing up as that spoiled little kid, I was a spoiled brat. So I had everything that I wanted and desired growing up. But God had to allow me to go through some things. And I thank God he chose my BFF for us to come together and for us to have some struggle in life, because it allowed us to understand the struggle that we needed to have in our lives in order to get to success. And so somebody out there, I want to say to you that the greater the struggle, the greater the challenge, the greater the victory. And so self-love is understanding that. Self-love is grabbing a hold of that and really realizing that, I can do this. I can overcome this. And that you have greatness on the inside of you, because when I began to realize that, that's when my life began to shift. So yes, we had to go through the bankruptcy. Yes, we had to go through it not just once but twice. We had to go through the repossession. It all had to happen. We had to go through the job failing us back in 2014 before I began to sip on this cup of tea. This is the original OG I got right here at my desk. We had to go through all of that. We had to go through the job saying goodbye after 25 years, right? There's somebody out there who has lost their job. There's somebody out there who has lost some hours. There's somebody out there who don't know what's going to happen next, right? We had to go through all of that. We had to end up with no place to live in the top of 2015. We had to go through all of that. Every single thing that we've been through that has led us to the point of being able to now live the life that we always dreamed of now being able to be in a position to give back to others, of now being in a position to where, we went from borrowing from others to being able to give back over 6 figures in 2020, to be a blessing in the lives of others, to be able to be in a position to where, when your parents need you, right? I thank God that, as my parents began to age, and didn't really have any life insurance, didn't really have, some of the things that they could have had. Guess what? I thank God that we said yes to this incredible company to be able to give them the absolute best, to not have to worry when my mom passed away back in 2015 and there was no insurance, and to be able to say, give her the absolute best and to lay her to rest, but to be able to be a blessing in their lives while they're alive, and to be able to do the same thing for my dad. You see, somebody out there is dependent upon you. And so when you understand this, you'll say yes to your health and realize that self-love is everything. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about these incredible products that has been able to change my entire life, and I'll share with you a little bit more of our story. But I want to first and foremost tell you that one little pack of tea, when you think about your overall health, I want you to think about the fact that, you know, we live in a world, especially now, in which, you know, the air is toxic, right? The food that we eat has toxins in it. And when you think about the word toxin, it means poisons that really should not be in our body. And so, you know, to be able to be blessed and honored, I'm forever grateful and thankful for this little pack of tea being given to me. I can tell you that I would have never thought that one little pack of tea was going to turn my entire life around, but it did, Sean, right? And I could tell you that as I began to sip on it, just like this, I didn't know, as I had some belly fat, anybody could relate to a little bit of belly fat? Because if you can relate to it, guess what? That belly fat should not be there, okay? Because fat in the abdomen area does not represent anything good. It means that there's something there that you got to get rid of, right? And so that was me. I had a stomach that literally was hanging out over, you know, my waistline, and I needed to do something. So when I lost 20 pounds in 31 days, and I do want to let you all know that I am just sharing my personal story, okay? I want to let you all know that I lost some weight in the very beginning, and as I began to lose the weight, I said, what if I decide to eat a little bit better? What if I decide to cut out the fried foods? What if I replace, you know, some of the, you know, buffalo bites that I used to love when I ate meat and with a salad? You know, what if I decide to do these things as I began to exercise? And lo and behold, I lost 20 pounds in 31 days, and my life began to change from this little incredible pack of tea, the ISO tea. And I can tell you, it's an all-natural detox tea that literally is going to cleanse your body at a cellular level. You're going to detox from a cellular level. It's going to get the toxins, the chemicals, everything out of your body. Nothing in it but herbs. And so when we said yes to this incredible company and this tea came into my hands, I realized, OMG, Mr. Jack Fallon, he's a genius, right? Because we didn't even realize and understand, you know, the power of the initial product that he created from his basement. So I definitely got to give a huge shout out to our CEO and founder, who is now telling us it's time to believe in more, because had it not been for his yes and his dream in his basement and locking arms with his BFF, Mr. John Licari, and our corporate staff, who is truly a blessing in the lives of others, we wouldn't have this incredible company with these phenomenal products and game changing every single day as we touch into so many different industries, right? But it started with this little pack of tea, you know, right here, as we were beginning to sip on it and now have it not just sipping on it in the United States, but to the person out there that you may know somebody in Jamaica, you may know somebody in the Bahamas, you may know somebody in Haiti, you may know somebody in Canada, you may know somebody anywhere in the world. Guess what? These products are there because we were able to touch 190, there's 196 countries in the world, I believe it is. We were able to touch about 178 of them countries. All right, so this is global. So our stuff is everywhere, right? So it all started with the tea. But then after I began to drink the tea, I realized, okay, I'm detoxing my body. I'm cleansing my body. I'm getting rid of that unwanted waste. Think about this. Your body will contain 5 pounds of unwanted waste, right? So that's why you got to detox and get all of the nonsense out. Then we said, okay, let's put the nutrients back in with this flagship product, the very first product that Mr. Jack Fallon created, the Nutraburst. And it's a liquid vitamin. So how many of you out there understand putting the right things in your body? You know, maybe during this season you say, you know what, I'm going to eat better. I'm going to do some things different in order to, you know, create a different lifestyle. It's all about lifestyle changes. And so these products are going to enhance your lifestyle. So this one is like eating 10 salads. All right. 1 tablespoon is 10 salads. I can give you all of the nutritional value, but I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because facts tell, but stories sell. And I'm going to tell you, number one, what this product has been able to do in our household. Guess what? We have children in our household. I have a Nutraburst grandson. Guess what that means? There's no doctor visits, okay? Because our systems are being empowered by an incredible liquid vitamin that literally is going to give you 98% absorption directly into your system. It is powerful. It's the very product that changed my dad's life. He now rests in peace, but my dad was 96 years old when he left this earth. And guess what? He just closed his eyes and went to sleep. But I remember him being put on a service 4 years prior that didn't expect him to be here much longer. But guess what? 4 years later, this incredible product, gave me, gave him so much empowerment. Let me just put it that way. I give God all of the glory first and foremost. And so it was this product that began to change his life. And it's a staple in which you're going to have your kids running to get their vitamins every single day. So you need this one in your body, right? Keep your system strong and grab a hold of the Nutraburst. But then I want to tell you about another product, right? Keeping it simple tonight. These are our staple products because there's somebody out there that needs some more energy, right? That vitamin obviously is going to feed your cells, but this is going to put the icing on the cake. There's somebody out there too that maybe you have a hard time paying attention, staying on task, right? Maybe you're all over the place. You get a thought and you lose it because something comes in, shifts you. But guess what? This product, the NRG, is going to help with that because we have a 21-year-old son who was moved along in the school system, set up to fail, right? Giving grace that he did not deserve, Christian. And I can tell you when we caught it in the 8th grade, we said, no child left behind is messing our child up. Leave him in the 8th grade. They didn't leave him in the 8th grade. They didn't promote him to the 9th grade. They placed him into the 9th grade, right? Guess what that meant? That meant your child is not ready, but we set them up to fail, let him go on to high school anyway. But Christian had a gift at playing basketball. He could never play basketball because he struggled. Well, how many moms out there know that we will do anything? Dads too, we'll do anything for our kids, right? We don't want to see them struggle. We want them to have more than what we have and have had in life, right? So I remember crying tears because Christian needed a tutor, but we was too broke. We was barely able to do the normal things in life, right? But one yes to TLC and these incredible products, guess what? Christian now has an associate's degree. He is working on his bachelor's, right? Full ride scholarship playing basketball, something that he could not do because he couldn't get the grades. This incredible company allowed us to pay cash to put him in Oak Hill Academy. Do y'all know the school where so many NBA players came out of? And that was to the tune of over $50,000 for him to go there. And guess what? He has a chance at living his dream. And he does not touch the court without this Nutraburst and his NRG and some of our other products in our system. And he'll tell you they energize him for real, right? So that's the NRG. Now, right now, we have it's the month of love, right? And so I want to tell you that there's somebody out there that want to get fit for Cupid, right? We know Cupid's supposed to show up on Sunday, but what about beyond Cupid? All right, what about just for you, your overall health? Because there's a special kit right now for $99 in which you can literally save $70. This kit is normally $170, right? Where you would get some of our tea, right? The OG tea. You're going to get some of the NRG and this incredible product, Resolution. You see, the Resolution is the solution for all of your weight loss goals. So you want to get fit, I promise you, you can get this. And this thing is going to start to shrink that waist very, very quickly, all right? This is the very product. The Resolution comes with a 1,200 caloric diet plan. It may sound like, oh my gosh, that's impossible. It's not. Because it's going to curb your appetite. It's a coach in a bottle. This is the very product in which I watched, many years ago, Miss Gwendolyn Bennett go from a size 14 to a size 6, right? Over time, things can happen. Things can shift. Well, guess what? She made a decision at the top of 2021. I'm going to, work on my body goals again. And she's down already another 12 pounds. From this incredible product. But I do want to say she changed her eating habits and results vary from person to person. This is the same product in which so many people are now grabbing a hold of and taking their weight loss stories like Jacinda Mitchell, who literally lost 145 pounds leveraging this product right here. Her story is her story. She did it in 8 months, but I can tell you, she changed her eating habits. She added exercise. There were some things that she did. She started to eat differently. And so that is the reason why we say results vary from person to person. But the stories are incredible. In this resolution right now, you can get these 3 products for $99. Get fit for Cupid and beyond. Now let's talk CBD, because we also tap into the CBD industry, right? This was something that I wasn't interested in, but I started to learn the value of CBD as I began to see people, sipping on the CBD tea that looks like this, and their skin started to clear up. They were able to sleep better. People who were uptight in situations now able to be cool, calm, and collective in certain situations. So CBD is very powerful. I want you to Google it. And it's a powerful industry that we are tapping into over here at Total Life Changes, right? We have sea moss. We have so many different products. And if you understand sea moss and the benefits of that, our recent venture that we're really excited about is TLEO, Total Life Essential Oils, right? I can tell you that I have had essential oils around here, but I really didn't understand the benefits and the power of them. And so we just came out with 13 100% pure oils, essential oils over here. We have 3 blends. We have, some of them, we have frankincense and lemongrass and bergamot and tea tree and lime and orange and grapefruit and so many eucalyptus and 3 different blends. One that's going to revitalize you. We have a Guardian blend that you put it in your diffuser, and guess what? It's going to cleanse your air. Right? I've heard that if you feel anything, coming on, you literally can put that Guardian in your diffuser and it is going to help you with your overall health. So many different benefits when you think about these essential oils. And guess what? We tap into that industry too. So I can go on and on with these products, but I'm going to speed things up a little bit, because there's somebody on here tonight that, you just want to focus on your health. And guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Yes, it sounds cliche-ish, but get back with whoever invited you on here tonight and say yes to your health, because your health is your greatest wealth. But to the person on here tonight that says, self-love is physical love, taking care of my body, right? Putting the right things in. But self-love means that, I don't want to have to be sitting back concerned about bills. I don't want to have to be sitting back concerned about whether, I'm going to have a job tomorrow. I don't want to be sitting back concerned about whether they're going to take my hours from me. I don't want to be sitting back concerned and, putting all my eggs in one basket. And now, I have something in which I can create some financial stability coming into my house by now grabbing a hold of an opportunity that can do exactly that. And that's what TLC is. So I'm going to talk about the #1 compensation plan in the entire world that has been able to change our life and the lives of so many people around the world. So the first way we get paid real quick is retail. All right. Who do you know that could benefit from this tea? Or our Nutraburst or our NRG? Because when you say yes to whoever invited you on here tonight, you're going to be given a free state-of-the-art website. When they click an order, or how many of you, would love to just build a business by your phone? When they go on their phone and they click your link, guess what? You're going to earn a 50% commission tomorrow. We have daily pay over here. So we love it, right? The #1 compensation plan that's paying out every single day. So somebody could go to, you can get started today. Somebody click your link. They can decide to get some of the oils. They can decide to get any of our products, our Melody drops, which is our CBD, our Harmony drops. We got so much over here. They can get whatever they want. You're going to earn a 50% commission. Right? And I can tell you too, when they become that new customer, we have all of these bonuses over here at TLC called G5. When you get right now during the month of February, when you go out and you get 5 brand new customers, you're going to give them back $10 towards their next purchase. That is strong, ladies and gentlemen. So imagine, what they're blessing you, you're creating income, but you're blessing them right back. That's called love, right? The gift of love. And so it's powerful over here. So retail is very strong. And then there's another component. When you choose to have some product on hand, it's going to create cash on demand. I remember this one being the one that changed my life, okay? Because this was the only one. We didn't have all the instant teas back there. But I remember paying $10 for this pack of tea and selling it for $20. In the beginning, though, we was just selling it for what we paid for because we didn't know any better. Well, I remember going to a women's event. When I went to this women's event of about 30 women, in less than 20 minutes, I saw this little pack of tea multiplied to almost $400. I knew it was powerful. So what could an extra $250 coming into your household do for you? An extra, $500 coming into your household, whatever it is. I can tell you it's not a get rich quick scheme. The work you put in, you're going to reap the benefits out. But guess what? It's a business that you could do how you want to do. And that's called self-love and freedom, right? Now, the second way we get paid is what we call our fast start bonus. Now, here's what's going to happen with the fast start bonus. As you now begin to share the products, you share samples of our products, people try our products, you're going to find some people that say, hold on, wait a minute, that worked. And I know some people. So they partner with you in business. You're going to get another 50%. You get 50% on retail, but you get 50% as they join you. No matter whatever products they choose to get started with, you get half based on the product volume. Every product has volume. It's strong. You can do this over and over and over and over again. So you share. Sharing is caring, right? That's called love. And now let's talk about the third, fourth, and fifth ways. This is where you can now begin to tap into residual income, right? Plug up my cord over here. Residual income. And what this means, ladies and gentlemen, is this. All right. All you got to do is find two people just like you. How many of you know two people who could benefit from these products? How many of you know two people who want to make some extra money, right? How many of you? Because now you think about this, what's going to, hold on, sorry, y'all clicking buttons. What's going to happen now is these two people, we build with two teams over here, a left team and a right team. Now, what's so strong and the reason why you want to get in now and don't wait is because you are going to solidify a position of equity. Because we are on a mission, I told you, to help 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2021. So what does that mean? There's people saying yes every single day. Well, they can only go in one behind the other because we all only have a left and a right. So there's going to be some people that get started today that are in a better position than the ones who get started next week and next month. But there's going to be some people who you don't know, who, because they can only go to the left or to the right, who now become a part of your organization. And you can earn up to $20,000 a week. Ladies and gentlemen, it is powerful. I didn't believe it either until we were able to max out this way of pay. Imagine $20,000 a week with this compensation plan, you having the opportunity to bring that into your household. It's strong. Now, the fourth way we get paid over here is what we call a check match. Now, here's what I love. Because there's somebody out there who has done businesses, maybe, and you may say, listen, I don't want to touch no more businesses like this because, I didn't have no help, right? Well, teamwork makes the dream work over here. And so what we love about this is Mr. Jack Fallon rewards us for helping each other. So now when you personally introduce somebody to Total Life Changes and they get paid on that binary every week, because we got the daily and we got the weekly, you're going to now earn a 50% commission. So let me give you an example, okay? We personally enroll top earner. You shout out to Miss Gwendolyn Bennett, National Director over here, who took home a very powerful top earner ring, a sapphire ring, ladies and gentlemen. And I could tell you, she's helped a lot of people. Well, when Miss Gwendolyn Bennett gets paid every single week on that binary because we personally introduced her, guess what? She gets her money, but we're going to get a 50% check match, okay? So now just imagine that, right? As a national director here at Total Life Changes, on the binary, you can earn like $4,000, right? As a requalified national. She would get her $4,000. We get a $2,000 check match. It's incredible, right? But I want you to think about this. Let's say somebody makes $200. You're going to get 200. You're going to get 100, right? Whatever, anything in between from $1 all the way up to $20,000, you get that match. It is strong. But then I want you to know and understand there's another level. Y'all say another level. Put it in chat. Another level. All right? Because now when a Miss Gwendolyn Bennett goes out and she introduces her incredible cousin, Tiffany Reynolds, who has an amazing story. Oh my goodness, this young lady is so excited about her physical health. She is on social media, working out left and right, sharing the products, sampling the products, creating freedom for her family, right? Her children, her husband. And guess what? Now when Tiffany goes out and she gets paid every week, she now is our second level. Nate and I are excited about Tiffany too, because we're able to earn up to another 50%. Well, we're global directors here at Total Life Changes. So guess what? That's a 100% bonus for us every week. But you can earn up to that 100%. So it's strong, y'all. All right. And then the fifth way we get paid over here is what we call the Lifestyle Life Changer bonus. Once you reach the rank of a national director, right, what's going to happen is you now qualify for a $1,500 monthly bonus. It's just that simple. Right? So the compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen, is one that works when you work. That's what we do over here. We work in order to create results. Okay. And that's what it's all about. The sixth way, you already know it. I said it in the beginning as I came on here with Michael Jackson's song saying, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? You'll feel it. That's the sixth way of pay over here at Total Life Changes is you will feel it because the love is everything, right? It's self-love month, love more month. You know, get fit for Cupid month, all of that going on. And I can tell you that passion is our fuel. We love each other, period. Grateful is our mindset. We have a lot of fun. We had so much fun this past weekend. We get a lot of work done. You see, we get way more than what's expected. We stand on some strong core principles over here at Total Life Changes. So therefore, we're not even a company. We're an energy. And it's all about mind, body, and spirit. And we are changing lives along the way. And that's what's so powerful about what we do and why we're super excited. So I know everybody on here tonight is saying, what do I need to do next? Because I'm excited. I'm excited about physical change. I'm excited about financial change because that's what self-love is all about. It's taking care of you physically and understanding it's time out for being concerned about financial issues. It's time out for living paycheck to paycheck. It's time out for worrying about whether that job going to tell you to check in tomorrow or to check out the next day. It's time out for worrying about whether them hours are going to be cut or whether they're going to be there the next day. It's time out for all of this. It's time out for sitting back waiting on the unemployment check. It's time out for the struggle, right? But you got to make a decision. Nobody is going to give you anything in life. You got to be willing to work for it. You got to be willing to go for it. And so therefore, right, you don't want to do this. Pass over opportunity repeatedly. The time is now. Change is now. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as I close this thing out, I could tell you one yes turned our entire life around. There's nothing like owning your day. And I can promise you that's all that I ever really wanted was to be able to own my day. But then I realized this thing is bigger than that. This thing is about building for our legacy. This thing is about being able to give back to others because that's what God has called us to do, to be a blessing in the lives of others. And this vehicle has allowed us to do exactly that. Somebody every one of y'all, okay, looks like I'm back. Each and every one of y'all, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. We're going all the way to the top, all right? And it's time for you to say, the change is in me. I got to be the change that I want to see happen in the world and go and get it done. Love you guys, and just know that in this season, it is always going to be a time in which all you got to do is say, you know what? I'm going to do what's necessary in order to get it done. So we're closing out today with another one of my favorite songs. And I just say, listen, you got it. 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 Go get it. Go get it. It's yours, right? All you got to do is make a decision to go get it. Just go get it. That's it. Go get it. All right. So join us back tomorrow. All right. At the same place, same time as another incredible leader shares their story. All right. That's all we do. We become products of the product and we share our story. And you know what? Nate and I, we're up next again on our Build for Your Legacy platform. So in 20 minutes, you can invite again. invite to www.freedom100k.com. Get some pants on. And let's keep on changing lives, all right? So love you guys. Y'all. Later. And definitely at the top. Go get yours. The time is now. Make a decision. Go get it, y'all. All right? Love y'all. See y'all later.